Alright, y'all, so y'all know what time it is. I got another one for y'all. So today we gonna get into power. You know what I mean? This is for y'all who watch Power, you feel me? Come on with me. We gonna talk about it. We gonna discuss. So today we gonna get into Power, you feel me? Power TV show on Starz, your 50 Cent, you know what I mean? Mari Hardwick, you know what I mean? Ghost. You know, if you know, you know. If not, then go check it out, you feel me? Power, Starz, couple seasons for you. Go ahead and watch it, come back, you feel me? And then chit chat with me, kick back with me, you feel me? Now, there are several characters on the show, you feel me? So I'm just like, I'm watching it, you know what I mean? Because you know, it's the series is coming to an end, so it's the last few episodes. So I'm watching it, I'm like, I'm gonna do a video on it. You feel? I'm gonna do a video because I've been following the whole series or whatever, so I'm pretty familiar with the characters. You know what I mean? So I just sat down. I'm like, what's they signs, bro? What's they signs? You feel me? And, I mean, they fictional characters, so you feel me? Why not? You know what I mean? Because y'all be needing examples sometimes. Y'all be needing something to look at, you feel me? Just get a template of the different signs and things, you feel me? Now, Angela's sign is, now, for some of these characters I think maybe for all of them, hold on. Yeah, so I have, I think not all of them, but for most of the characters I have two signs that I thought they were, and then I just broke it down to one. But I'm going to give y'all the two, and I'm going to tell y'all why I chose the one I chose, you see what I'm saying, out of the two. So for Angela, and Angela is Ghost's side chick, you feel me? That's Ghost's high school sweetheart. Ghost is the main character, as you know, you feel me? So he's the main character, you feel me? Pretty much give you a little synopsis of the show. Ghost is the main character. He's the main guy that the series is focused on, you feel me? He's a drug dealer in New York, you feel me? He run the city or what have you. He do what he gotta do to run his little drug empire, you feel me? So he got a wife named Tasha, you feel me? He got a side chick / high school sweetheart / named Angela, you feel me? Then his right hand man, that's Tommy, you feel me? Then we got, you know what I mean, Kanan, who was his enemy, but he gone now, you feel me? But was his enemy. We had Dre, who was his enemy, you feel me? And that's just, you know what I mean, where we at with it. That's where we start from. Just a little something. And I'll get into further details as I go along, but just a little summary for y'all in the beginning. Now, Angela, I believe her sign is the two signs that I broke down for her when I was thinking about it. You know what I mean? I had Pisces and Scorpio. You feel me? She's definitely a water sign. And I chose Pisces. And this is, now let me walk you through the thought process. Yeah, I mean, y'all know I always got to walk y'all through it. So Angela, for the most part, like I said, this is his side chick. So a lot of the times, Angela gets to see a lot of the good. Angela's caught up in the days. Angela's caught up in the dream. A lot of the time, she doesn't see him for who he really is. You feel me? She's caught up in the past, and you'll see that a lot of times with water signs, where they'll be caught up in the past and reminiscing and how long they've been around someone, and they'll go with that rather than what they're seeing right in front of them to be true at this moment. You see what I'm saying? Walk like a duck, quack like a duck. You know what time it is, you feel me? I don't care what it used to be. Right now, it's a duck. You feel me? So I'm like, okay. So the fact that she was the side chick, so that's where I started from. I'm like, okay, she the side chick. Okay, who willing to play the side chick and not really cause too many problems? You see what I'm saying? Because you got to calculate that into the situation, you feel me? Because it wasn't like she was an aggressive side chick. It wasn't like she was doing the most, you feel me? So it ain't just her being a side chick, you feel me? It's the type of side chick she was, you feel me? She was all into it, you feel me? She, you know what I mean? She bought the dream when he sold it one. Flat out, it is what it is. And I mean, so remember that Pisces, that dream nature. Remember that Neptune with Pisces. They have that dream nature. They have that rose-colored glasses nature to them. They don't really want to deal with the mayhem and the hectic things in life and the negative things. They like to escape from those types of things. You feel me? They don't like to deal with those types of things. They like to stay on their cloud. They like to see things how they want to see them, even if everyone else can see what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she chose to believe in him wholeheartedly and really invest herself in him and really be committed to him, and like I said, she really was buying into the dream, like when he was buying her nice stuff and things like that. You see what I'm saying? Remember that fantasy vibe with Pisces. Remember that. Now with the contrast with Scorpio, you see what I'm saying, the other sign that I thought she might be, they're also known to be calling like three-way love triangles and things like that. However, you have to remember that possessiveness of Scorpio, that vengefulness of Scorpio, you see what I'm saying, that controlling nature, you feel me? And I don't really see that in Angela. She wasn't really trying to manipulate or get Ghost away from his family or do underhanded stuff to get back at. She wasn't really on that. She was really buying into the fantasy, you know what I'm saying? And like she was, and then also you remember a lot of the times it'll be like a hidden motive with Scorpio, you see what I'm saying? It'll be like, yeah, I mean, remember, Scorpio rules that share assets as well, you see what I'm saying? So a lot of the times they'll be looking for what they can get from you see what I'm saying? So they'll be looking to bond. So a Scorpio in this situation would have been looking to get him away from his wife and get married and make sure you secure that bag. Straight up, flat out. I was trying to say it in the complicated. I feel like a Scorpio in this situation, had she been a Scorpio, she would have been trying to get that bag, so she would have been way more underhanded with it. She would have been way more aggressive as far as getting him away from her family. She wouldn't have played the side chick the way that Angela played the side. She wouldn't have been buying into the drink. She might have sold him one. You see what I'm saying? But she would have knew what it was underlying. You see what I'm saying? She would have knew what it was that she was in. She wouldn't have really tried to tell herself it was something else. She would have knew, she accepted what it was and tried to move from there. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Angela was buying into the dream, that Pisces rose-colored glasses, really wanting to build a life with him and letting him build him and build himself and feeding his dreams. You see, supporting his dreams. That's how he even was more attracted to her, because she was supporting his dreams. Remember that dreamy nature. There's a lot to do with dreams when it comes to Angela. You see what I'm saying? She living in a dream. You see what I'm saying? She supporting his dream. She living in a dream. He trying to come up on her cloud with her. You see what I'm saying? He want to be in a dream world too. You feel me? It's just a whole lot. It's almost like she don't want to see what's right in front of her. You feel me? And remember what I said about that Neptune, about that Pisces energy is always a cloud. That cloud, that fog is always right there in front of you. They are whatever is behind that. You know what I'm saying? It is whatever is behind that fog. You feel me? But they always gonna have that fog. They always gonna have that cloud right there. You feel me? They always gonna have some type. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I feel like that's what she had when it came to dealing with her situation with Ghost and really being in denial. Like, even though she was unaware at first, you know what I'm saying, it was hidden from her, because remember, not only does Scorpio deal with hidden things, but Pisces also deals with hidden things as well. Scorpio deals with things that you hide from the world. Pisces deal with things that are hidden from you. So what was hidden from her? The fact that he had a wife, he hid that from her in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Pisces! This is just stuff Pisces goes through. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't the one trying to hide and keep stuff to herself on that Scorpio. You see what I'm saying? Trying to not to show too much, trying not to let him in. She was open. She was trying to let him in. You see what I'm saying? He the one was hiding stuff from her. You see what I'm saying? On the outside influence. She the one about the dream. You see what I'm saying? She the one in the cloud. You see what I'm saying? She the one supporting the dream. She the one feeding that dream nature, this dreamy situation they got going on. She the one providing that. She the one got the waves flowing and niggas don't know which way to go and where he going. He don't even know what's up or down no more. He just out there trying to swim, trying to survive out that motherfucker. He done messed up his house, his business, everything else. And she still sitting there like she ain't did nothing. What? I'm just trying to love you. You know what I say about the water signs. But even once she found out, you feel me, she still was playing the game, you feel me? She was still invested in him. She was still messing with him. And this whole time, she's still in denial of who he really is, even when she's seeing the evidence, you see what I'm saying? Even when she's at the office, you feel me? So she's a detective, you feel me? So even when she's at the office and she's seeing these things, because she's still not really wanting to believe who he is, you see what I'm saying? Even though she's seeing him do certain things that weren't right, you see what I'm saying? She's still in that dream. She's able to maintain that a lot longer than the average person would have been able to, you feel me? And that's that Neptune in her, where she wants that. You see what I'm saying? She wants the dream. She wants you to sell her that dream. You feel me? She wants to buy the dream. You see what I'm saying? She wants to believe in you. She wants to, yeah, I mean, she just wants good for everybody. You know what I mean? She wants you to have your dream. She wants to live out her dream. She wants everybody to, you see what I'm saying? Just overall good vibes. Y'all know what I say about Pisces. So they're really not trying to stir up too much trouble. So that's why you see, you know, like I said, she really wasn't as aggressive. She really wasn't as competitive with Tasha. She really wasn't trying to infringe on his life like that, like a Scorpio would have. Like how Scorpio would have went into that Mars, that aggressive, this is mine, territorial possessiveness. You know what I'm saying? Angela wasn't really like that. She was kind of more so understanding, more so fell back, more so trying to believe in what he's saying, trying to believe in, you see what I'm saying, what he's trying to do. She was more so on that. And as long as their time together was enjoyable and it was what she saw, well, she really didn't look into it any further. You know what I'm saying? She wants to stay in that dream. She wants to stay in that fog. She wants to stay in that cloud. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like I said, a Scorpio would have wanted to cut into that, would have wanted to see beyond that, would have wanted to know what was going on. You see what I'm saying? She's pretty much avoiding that escapism, that Neptune. She's avoiding the truth at this point. I mean, it's right in front of you. You got the evidence in your hands. You feel me? Even towards the end, she come like this season. I think that was at the beginning of this season. So she starts to come to him in dreamlike states. You see what I'm saying? Like even after she passes, you feel me? You know, Neptune rules dreams. Like I told you, they leave that illusion. They rule that fantasy. You see what I'm saying? He was always her. She was always his fantasy. You see what I'm saying? That Neptune. And wish he had done that and stopped, you know what I mean, trying to live out a dream or a fantasy that they wanted since high school. If she would have just been like, you know what, I ain't finna play this game with you. Like, just imagine if Angela was like, you know what, I ain't finna play with you, girls. You know how much stuff wouldn't have happened in this whole series? Like, not season, the whole series. Like, bruh. And oftentimes we see her sacrificing her job for her relationship. You see what I'm saying? Remember all the time, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but you see her a lot of times, like I said, Pisces, with that sacrifice. She sacrificed her job, she sacrificed her livelihood for this relationship that's really non-existent, that's really not what she sees it as, because she got these damn glasses on. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, and then at the end, you gonna feel like the victim. You feel like everybody did you wrong, like you got left, you know what I mean, the short end of the stick, but in actuality, bruh, you walked right into that wall, bruh. Ain't nobody push you. You ran into it. Like, they try to stop you, try to grab your arm. You snatched away. Like, hey, do you? Even when she does cause uproars and upheavals and issues in people's lives, she always seems to be, like I said, in her own world, very unaware. I mean, very just, like I said, not in tune with what's really going on. You feel me? She's just in a delusion. She's in a delusion. Remember, Pisces also rules those illusions. Like I said, that wool over your eyes, you see what I'm saying? And that works on other people about you, but that also works on you with other people, you see what I'm saying? So she ain't seeing him for who he really is, and he really ain't seeing her for who she is right now. You know what I'm saying? That Pisces stuff, I'm telling you. And like I said, she always comes off unaware of what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? Or just not wanting to see what's really going on. You see what I'm saying? And that's not just with ghosts. You feel me? That's with a lot of things. That's with her court cases and stuff like that. That's with her, like, bruh, like. Bruh. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't throw the rock behind your hand. Like, bro, if you gonna throw the rock, bro, stand on it straight up. Like, bro, to quit doing stuff and then acting like, what, me? I know, not me. I wouldn't do that. But, bro, you over here messing with a whole married man. Like, you wouldn't do what? Like, stop acting like your credibility ain't shot like everybody else. Try to act like you the angel of the situation. Even down to the way she died, you feel me? Remember, Pisces also has that sacrifice, you see what I'm saying? Pisces also has that martyrdom with them. So, a lot of the times, you feel me, they can have that victim mentality, you feel me? Like, why is this all happening to me? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, that sacrifice. So, her life ended up being taken behind some, you feel me, goat that had something to do with ghosts. It didn't even have nothing to do with her, you feel me? It's somebody trying to get at him. You see what I'm saying? So while you sitting around acting like you don't know what's going on, you can't see nothing through your cloud, you feel me? Real life is happening. You finna be a sacrifice. Straight up. But had you just chosen, you know what I mean? Had you just made the choice to see it the way it was, that wouldn't even been an issue, you feel me? If you hadn't been in that cloud the whole time, you would have been able to see clearly and see what's really going on, be able to move accordingly, you feel me? But you so busy trying to paint the picture the way you want to see it, you feel me? By the time it hit, you know what I mean? By the time it's, now you feel like the victim, but now you put yourself in that situation. Accountability. And then we also see her, like, doing a lot of things because she feels guilty, because she feels bad. You see what I'm saying? Not necessarily because that's what she believes in. You feel what I'm saying? She does a lot of things out of guilt. You know what I mean? Like, you got to, it gets deeper. It's always about the emotions. It's always about how she feels. It's never about what makes the most sense for the situation. It's never, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's always very, like I said, watery, very emotional, very emotion based, very, bruh, what are you doing? Like, straight up, it is what it is. Like, huh? You didn't even have to be in this situation. Now look at you. Look at you. You got the worst of the worst. You ended up on the worst end of the, you know what I mean? Now you really in the clouds, you feel me? Straight up. I ain't have but it is what it is. This is just the extreme case of what can happen when you choose not to take responsibility for your own action, your own emotions, your own feelings, your own life, your own situation. This is just what happened when you chose to put on them glasses, you feel me? You gotta understand that it's still going down how it's going down regardless of how you see it. So that ain't gonna change none of the facts. It's straight up. You just gotta deal with it for what it is. So that was the first part of, you know what I mean, this Power series. We're going to get into the characters of Power, you feel me? That was Angela. We got to get into Angela and what I think she is. I think she's a Pisces, you know what I mean? Let y'all know why. Y'all let me know. You know what I mean, what y'all think. Y'all agree with me, disagree with me. Tell me what y'all think it is, you feel me? And it's all good. Y'all know we do over here. We kick back. Let me know. So, as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you kick back with part 2. Let me know what you think down below. Come on with it.